Hi guys, welcome back. This is 2000 Gaming again, bringing another Lost Sword content. If you're enjoying the content in this channel, please do consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 4,000 subscribers. We are 9 more subscribers to go before we hit that goal. Thank you in advance for everybody who's supporting the channel. So, again, if we've reached that goal, hopefully it snowballs again more and more. Hopefully we get more eyes on this channel. I know the channel is small, but if you're enjoying the enthusiasm, the gusto on this channel, please do consider subscribing. So, we're talking about, again, types of like the CP or the battle points that we've been talking about. So I know my CP is not that high. Some people are higher than me. It's just because of like again good rolls. So as you can see, some people are telling me why my BP is 300,000 and I'm at like level 68 and I'm at like 699k and I'm at 73. So you can go over than this. There's much more. My people might be at like 800k. Comment down below what level are you and what BP are you onto, and I would like to hear from you guys down in the comments down below. So again, firstly, just to preface, not all BP here. If you have high BP, it means that you're stronger than the enemy. It's all about team synergies and also team synergy together with like proper equipments to your characters. Okay, so I'll just show you how it goes. Why is your equipment very high? Or why is your BP very low? But again, if you want your BP to be high, I'm just gonna show you how it goes for people who are just wondering that, hey, I just wanna increase my BP, nothing more, nothing less. I'll just show you how it goes. So for example, it's all about the team. So for example, you go here, you go to your team, you select your team. So team formation. So if your team has, like for example, I'll put this one in. So my BP will go lower because like again, there's no equipments. I'll put this one here. Let's swap this. So let's put this one here. It goes lower and lower. Let's like remove everybody. So from 600, right? So if I equip characters without equipments, so it's gonna be, there's not gonna be high of a BP. So again, you need a lot of like things to go through so that you can increase your BP. It's all about your character's copies of that character to increase her stats. Meaning your character has more stats means that your BP will be higher. Okay? And also you need to have good equipments and good rolls so that you can increase your BP as well. You also need to have good rolls on specialties to get higher BP. And also, you need to have trainings as well to increase BP moving forward. So, those are the kind of things. Also, if you have pets, that also increases your BP. So, see, if I remove the pets here, more pet copies means like you're gonna be having higher pet. So, for example, I have my Phoenix at, for example, Transcend 1. I'm lucky enough to get like Transcend 1. And if I put in my Tiamat, so 361, so I'll close this and I'll put her here. So let's just put her here. So see, it's not a like, it decreases quite significantly. It's like almost 10,000 of a gap. So more copies meaning of your characters, meaning it's much more increasing of the BP. But again, at the end of the day, it's not only the BP you need to look at. You can have like 600 BP, it's fine, or 500 BP, it's fine, as long as your synergy is great. Okay, as long as that synergy is followed or it's according to the stage. It's much better to follow the synergistic side of your team composition with good roles, despite you not having like maybe 100,000 gap on your BP. It's much better to have that done. Having lots of copies without synergy, it's kind of bad. Okay, so you can mix and match. So for example, usually what I use is this one, Ran and Morgana. Okay, so because like this is our pure attacks, so this would be my practically team. So attack crit damage, and then critical and healing receive. Attack, healing receive with like a buff of crit chance. So that's technically my pet. So on my team, like my synergy, I just like swap them. Like usually I have my wizard range team that's gonna be Galahad, and then I usually put Isabel as long as she's not like elemental disadvantage, or I put in healers such as Isolde or Guinevere or Ran. So I put in her here, and then Neo Bedivere, and then I'd put like Tiamat or Merlin here, Merlin there, or I can remove her and then put a healer on, or I can put Ran in place as well. I can do that. So those are the things that I can put in. So look at my presets now. It's at 69,000. 600k, 1699, almost at 700k, because of just putting in all of my equipped characters. So going here, look at my Tiamat here. Also, again, more copies meaning more stats, meaning high more BP. So my Tiamat now, I was able to get her on a random. So now she's at T4 speciality. Also, there's a good roll on my side. Attack, crit damage. Training wise, if you upgrade more training, it will also increase your BP. So I'm trying that one myself. So my Neo Bedivere, equipment wise, not that really great in a way. So for example, if you equip, this one is a bad stat anyways, but like, so you do auto equips sometimes, or you can just do it manually. So for example, I'll look for a good stat here. So what's this one? Level 200. Let's look here. So if I equip this one, see, so it lowers down the BP. But like, if you're looking for, again, critical damage, if you get a good roll, still it's a better stat to have. It's like, I know it's like 160, but like, again, you can, if you have a goddess bow that has, this one is good, this one is really nice. Why didn't I not equip this? Or like a goddess bow, this one is attack. This one is nice as well, dual critical damage, but this one has an attack. So let's see if like we'll compare this, like the three bows. So ignore damage, let's equip this. So it goes to like 10,000 more, and because like the level is 200 as well. So but like, again, this one is nice, 2 critical damage. I know it lowers it down a little bit, but like, again, the stats is much better in a way, because the crit damage is higher. So those are the kinds of things that you need to do, and then you need to plus 10 the equipments just to increase the BP and whatnot. As long as like, that's why you're asking like, how can I just look at good rolls on your equipments, and then just like equip it as long as you can. Like, I know my attacks here is like, it's not like, my rolls are really bad. Look at this, really poopy rolls. But this one looking really nice. I know it's like 160. So if you unselect this, let's like get something else. A level 160. If I have a 170 here, this one is good as well in a way, because it's HP, 2 HP rolls, and then this one is 3 HP rolls. Let's see how it goes. So equip. So it decreases it to 10k, but like, I feel this one is fairly decent enough to give you more life. So it's not all about you putting out all of your BP. Or my BP, I want my BP to be higher. I want my BP to be at 700,000. So I want my BP to be at like 600,000. It's all about you having synergistic teams in a way. But like, I hope that your synergistic teams has lots of copies, because lots of copies for your characters who are part of your main team will increase your BP quite significantly. Again, in this game, you need copies of your characters. Copies are really important. So for you to get more mileage out of your characters. So see, look at me. My Bedivere is B3. My Galahad is T5. My Ran is T1. My Isabel is T3. If I remove one of them, my BP will decrease exponentially in a way. So always think about those stuff. So for example, I'll equip this. So see, like, it went up to 73k, 730. So just imagine, 610, I put Isabel in 68, and then I remove Isabel in, Lancelot at 730. So those are like, her not even having like copies as well. But even though without her having copies, I have good rolls. I have this epic equipment as well. It all depends on what you're having, like good rolls. See, this weapon is badass, man. This weapon is so good in a way for me. Like attack with ignore damage reduction on bosses. So like, look at this. Like HP all HP percentage, this is so OP in a way. This is, even though it's not like 180, the fact that she's pure HP, because I'm focusing on her HP focus attacker. So that's why I'm focusing on her HPs. Like, these are good rolls on my, one of the best rolls that I can get to my character. So again, it's not all about the BP. Again, it's all about your team synergies. If you want to put in Lancelot here together, like this team formation, just for your tankiness and damage as well by Lancelot, that's also good if you want to go and push forward with it. So yeah, I think that's technically what you need to do. It's not all about the BP, but again, if you just do away with focus on your main teams and maybe focus on some of your flex characters, maybe Lancelot, after your wizard team, maybe it's not working on your healers as well, and then equip them on proper equips that you can equip them. Don't roll too much, don't spend too much, or you want your rolls to be, again, your specialties. That's why people are asking why I don't have money, because I'm trying to get a good roll possible, good rolls on my characters. This also impacts quite a bit with your team, okay, with your damage. So critical damage, range attack, critical damage. This one defense, HP defense. This one is HP, HP. I don't have, I don't want to roll again because I don't have money. So I wish it was another HP here or crit damage. That would be really nice. Hers is HP, HP, HP crit risk, crit crit, HP defense, defense. So it also improves quite significantly here, and also like leveling up this one. But again, my advice is just focus on your team first. Your team at the moment, if you want to go for range wizard, Galahad combo, if you want to go full knight, or if you want to go in other combinations, it's all up to you. But again, BP is not the main issue here. At least have your BP to like 600, or like 500 is very low for level 68. Okay, level 68, it's very low for a 500. You should be at like, for me, my idea is when you're like at level 50, then you have 500k. If you're at level 60, you're probably be at 600k BP. If you're at 73, you can be at like, see, look at this, 730, like 700k. Maybe if you're like over than that, you can go up and beyond like 800k. But like, that's it. Like, that's how you increase your BP in a way. Like, leveled up copies of characters, pets, or again, good rolls on your characters. That's how you increase your BP. Okay, so that's a very easy to think about in a way, but again, be weary of increasing some of the stats, especially in training. You don't want to spend too much you don't want to level up your trainings for your characters that's not part of your main team. Okay, that's why you can see I can like level her Chamat really high because I'm really focusing on her. Neo Bedivere, focusing on her, and I want Galahad for be a bit more tanky in a way. So I need her as well, because again, this needs souls, and your soul is very important because you need to level cards as well using the souls. So it goes hand in hand. So you need to be careful with what you need to do. Okay, so know your cards well. I've also made a video on which card to invest on. So know your cards well. Try to roll. Don't spend too much money on rolls. Just try to get at least 2 lines better, and then you're done with it. And then try to level up your training, specialty, good rolls on specialty, and then awaken if you want to focus on that. That will increase your BP exponentially and your equipments. But again, at the end of the day, if you good rolls are better, but to a point wherein your equipments are not very leveled up. You can't be putting up, you're at level 73 and your items is at like still 150. You cannot be leveling it up like for example 96. This is too low. Okay, this is too low of a gap. This is too low of a gap compared to having this one as well. That's very low of a gap for you to be able to put this one Chamat scripture on your equipment. So that's just my opinion moving forward. So hopefully it's a bit clearer for you. Again, BP, I know BP is good. Looking at the numbers is really good. But at the end of the day, at least with your levels, keep that one to a T. Like level 50, you might be at like 500k. You're in a good spot. Okay, if you're at level 60, 600k BP is like you're in a good spot. Okay, 700, like level 73, you're level 70, 700k BP. Like you're in a good spot, but like you can lower it down a bit as well, as long as your team synergy and again your roles on your characters are good. in a way moving forward, so to clearing content. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that clears air things up. This is again 2000 Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.